Happy Thursday. Happy Flosstube Day.
Yes.
And Quilttube Day. Welcome to our channel.
Yeah.
For those of you who are new here, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Emily.
And we're Primrose Cottage. And
we're here to talk cross-stitch quilting, what's new this week.
Yes, a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Is what we share every Thursday. We send out a newsletter, cross-stitching newsletter on Thursday mornings, and our quilting newsletter on Friday. And this is our chance to show you what's new in the shop and what we've been working on. So, good morning from rainy Massachusetts. When we were visiting Massachusetts, it rained the whole time we were there.
It was cold.
It was cold. It was cold. It was very wet. We're like from, southern Utah, where we're always dry, except that's not the case. Like, we have had rain a lot this spring.
Yeah.
Indiana, Georgia, San Diego, Oklahoma. So how was your weekend, Em? What did you do?
We just had Easter. We did Easter dinner with my boyfriend's parents. And I cooked my first ham. It
looked so good.
I cooked all freaking weekend. I've never cooked so much in my life. I thought I would do a fun little video on my grandma Winnie, who is the Grandma Winnie basket, she actually, when she passed away, she gave me her KitchenAid, which I gave to you because I was like, I don't know how to use this. And it's funny because my grandma and Lindsay cooked a lot. I think she meant to give it to Lindsay, but so I gave it to Lindsay in the meantime.
Yeah,
and
so I held on to it for safekeeping for many years.
Yeah, so, and then you just got a new one.
Yeah, so I got a brand new one
like
a year
last
ago.
Christmas, the Christmas before.
Yeah. And
so I got it back, and I dusted the old girl off, and I probably used it 4 times. I made a ham. I did Lindsay's funeral potatoes. I called her and I said, what do you do? She makes stuff up in her head, so I needed to write it all down.
I'm like a cook that, like, I don't use recipe.
Yeah.
I mean, when I bake, that's a different story, but like cooking.
Meal.
You're
very eyeball-y.
I just eyeball everything.
And make it up.
I do.
So I wrote that down. I made your funeral potatoes, that's what we call them in Utah, and then it's just like egg rotten potatoes, basically.
Egg rotten?
That's what it reminds me of. Like
a
version.
Are you saying that right?
I don't know.
What is
How
it?
do you say that?
Ogg rotten?
Ogg rotten.
Egg. I thought you said egg rotten.
I don't know what that's called.
So funeral potatoes are like the Utah
casserole.
Potato
Utah's
casserole. And they're always served at funerals.
That's
why they're called
funeral potatoes. Just kidding. Anyways.
We probably had funeral potatoes at Grandma's funeral.
I made banana bread. Lindsay at work, she brought banana bread and it was amazing, and I made that. I made homemade ice cream. It was bomb.
I'm like curious, about your homemade ice cream.
Easy, and it's so good. It was like soft serve. It was so good. And that's it. We just hung out. I cooked all weekend. It felt like. What about you?
I felt like I did as well. So, we had a art festival here in St. George, and I took my girls there on Saturday. And it was rainy and cold, but we walked through it and it was so beautiful. There was some really beautiful artists and different mediums that they used. And so I really enjoyed looking at that. And then Sunday we went to a friend's house and colored Easter eggs. We did something different this year. I bought an Easter egg dyeing coloring kit that, the normal one that everyone buys. But I brought our huge package of Sharpies, and we literally just drew all over the eggs. And they had more fun doing that than I think actually using the dye.
Nice.
And so we did that and had a little tea party. And then I cooked a full-on Easter dinner. We did ham. I did roasted potatoes and asparagus.
Nice.
And then I made homemade carrot cupcakes.
Yeah, those are good.
And they were really good.
Yeah.
And that's what we did.
Yeah.
And I, like you, like, it was not like a relaxing weekend for me because
no.
it was like one thing after another.
I did stitch in between
I
everything. Yes.
You're so good. I did not stitch in between.
Yeah. And I did, this was, I went and bought flowers, you guys. That's what I wanted to do on Easter Sunday.
Like to plant,
Yeah.
not like
I went and
cut
bought
flowers.
Yeah, so I have been dying to plant flowers, you guys, for I don't know how long.
It's so exciting.
And so I was like, I'm going to the nursery, and I picked out flowers and I planted them, and last night I think I overwatered it because it's still a puddle.
Oh,
I was like, that's
it's still a puddle today?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, yeah.
So I may have overwatered already.
Well, like, you have to think
just
about
gonna let
it's
it
not
go.
very hot yet, and so they don't need as much, like,
I'm just
in
so
the summer,
nervous. Like, literally.
in the summer, you're going to need to water them
like
way
twice.
more.
Yeah.
Because we get
And
in the hundreds.
I know that, and I just have been like, I don't want them to die, and I'm probably going to kill them by watering. But, so I bought, like, 2 pre-planted, like, petunias. Is that what they're called? I don't know what they're called.
Petunias?
Is that what they're called? I don't know. And then I planted 2 boxes that mirror each other. And I did Gerber daisies, African daisies, and 3 other things. Something bells.
I feel like African daisies. You
They're
mean
very-
African violets?
No, they're African daisies.
Really?
And they're very hardy. I've looked up everything, and they said that one seemed like the most, like, easy to grow out of everything else I chose. So,
Yeah.
Pansies. I don't know, you guys. I'm so new at this, and
I'll have to look at your picture again, but
I could show you right now. Let's see.
Yeah, let's take a look. I bought some seeds.
Did I take a picture? Yeah. What are those?
Those are petunias.
Yeah, so I bought 2 of those.
So
They should spill over.
yeah,
And I'm
those
excited.
are a really
They remind me of Grandma Winnie.
easy variety. I have noticed living here, because I've planted those like forever, but when we moved here, I've always had an issue because we get a certain bug here, and so you just have to watch for that. And
Okay.
but those are like really
Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh, thanks. Someone said so this is Curly Girl.
I know she came in and I was like, you look so beautiful.
I'm trying
today.
really hard to let my natural hair be my natural. Okay. And so what I've done is the Curly Girl, like, I don't put heat except a diffuser on my hair lately, and the more I let my hair just be instead of like straightening or curling it, the more the natural is coming out. I cut it quite a bit off. I'm trying to just get it natural, you guys. I want, like, my hair to I just want to be wild. I just am like in this, like, I want to be flower, hippie, wild, fun.
I love
Like,
it.
I just love it lately. I don't know. It's just, spring is just, I'm feeling it this year, you guys. Native flowers in our area. I have no clue, you guys.
So we are quite
We're the
dry
desert.
here.
This is the desert.
And like, we've lived here for about 8 years now, and I feel like I'm still learning what grows easily here.
Yeah.
And like, people are already, our gardens have been put in already. Like, that's the zone we're in. Like, there's a few people that I pass on the way to work who put in gardens, and I've been having fun, like, and everything is coming up already, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So as far as native, I have no idea.
I don't either.
I don't know. I don't know.
A lot of desert plants. Emily hippie chick, like, heck yeah.
Nice.
Makeup. So I used to do makeup. Makeup was my favorite thing at hair school to learn, you guys. I love makeup.
Yes. Yeah, she's good at it.
I wanted to do, like, makeup in Vegas for the shows and hair. That was like my goal.
Is the dryness hard on your skin?
I feel like a dried up prune right now.
Yes, whenever we visit humid places, I'm like, this is
Moisturize.
amazing. The moisturizer is like, I don't have to moisturize nearly as much.
Yeah.
Like, I go through my moisturizer like water here.
Yeah.
It's
hard.
Really
it's so dry. And every time you take a hot shower, it's just dries you out even more.
Yeah. It's not like humid places where you still feel wet even after you're dry.
It's the opposite.
It is very, and it dries out your hair. Like your hair, like I've noticed, like when we've been like to Florida and even Massachusetts, like
my hair is so different in Massachusetts.
Same, like I have more volume.
I looked ridiculous in Massachusetts, you guys.
You guys, it was like a full day. It was in Boston, and we were all so tired, and we hit this bathroom, and she looks.
I looked in the mirror, and I was like, I've looked like this all day. Why didn't you guys say something? And I just was like.
Because I do smiled. It was cute.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, it was windy and cold, and
I was like, I've looked.
The hair
like
was out of control
all day. My hair like didn't. It was bizarre in Massachusetts how my hair reacted to the climate there. It was weird. But anyway,
it just lots of volume. Lots of volume.
Cactuses, lots. There's a cactus garden here. If you ever visit the cactus garden.
It's beautiful.
In fact, I wonder when that's all gonna bloom because it's so cool and so pretty. I've posted pictures on my Instagram, like stories before when I visited. Visit all the.
So it's a garden that shows, I guess, all of our native plants and almost all of it. It's cactus.
The thing I love about here, if you visit like Snow Canyon, which you go to, so everything's like that orange, red mountain sand, and then all the plants are like sage color, and it's just so contrasting.
It's desert.
And I love it. Like, it's so pretty. It's like so vibrant. Pictures never do justice. Like when the sage is like full bright, that sage color.
So we have a lot of sagebrush here, and it's a blue green. Like it's so beautiful. Like it's a silvery greeny blue. Like it's so beautiful. So
yes,
we have a lot of pollen.
I went outside and there was pollen all over my chair.
Like a layer.
Yeah, it's windy here. I hate it. It's really windy.
The wind. Yeah.
Anyway, we don't have to keep talking about this. I'm sorry.
Could you explain the mystery quilt along again? I bought the kit. Yes. So mystery quilt along.
We can kind of go to that right now, I guess.
The kits are sold out, but we did release the fabric requirements in the newsletter.
So you're able to go pick up exactly what this is, or you could use your scrap. You could use
each week, starting the 19th of April, you will get a clue with your first instructions on the piecing. And so it's 4 weeks. So each week starting the 19th goes for 4 weeks. And we share each clue, and then the last week is, assembly and the reveal and everything. Yeah. So.
And Katie, she just said fabric requirements are also listed on our Facebook group. So if you search Facebook Primrose Cottage, you can find our Facebook group, and a lot of people are in there that you can post with and hang out with, talk about everything, and you'll get the requirements in there. Yep. They milled it? They're working on milling the last few, I think, of the quilt kits, the mystery. Okay. And that doesn't start till
the 19th.
The 19th. So we got time. We're good. The last few kits are just kind of getting out.
Awesome. So
we did, cross stitch this morning.
Newsletter. We released some of our Nashville charts as PDF.
Yeah, I was gonna show them all.
Okay.
I thought that.
Do you wanna? Where are they?
Oh, so
I'm like,
we'll
where
just
are they?
Start with Katie's. So White Christmas came out at Nashville. It's Katie's chart this year that came out at Nashville. It's 3 different pillows, and now you can get it as a PDF.
Yep. Oh.
And then we could do 4th of July rolls. I've grabbed the frame.
Which
We have.
I talked to my dad this morning, and he is releasing his first batch of frames.
Yeah.
On Tuesday.
Write this down.
The 9th.
His
Is
first...
it April? Like, my sense of time is off, you guys. It is April,
so,
right?
4th of July rolls. Our dad has an Etsy shop. He is releasing these in his shop.
The frame.
Katie will link it. It's More Men Made. He's releasing them, what'd you say?
At 12 o'clock Mountain Time on Tuesday the 9th.
Okay. So if you're wanting that
Be
frame,
there or be
limited
square.
quantities,
No, I'm just
definitely. And I was going to show the pillow versions.
Which Mom is stitching this on Vintage Country Mocha. It looks so beautiful. I can't wait to see her progress.
Really
I'm sure
good.
she'll bring it next week when she's here with us.
So if you're international, you can get that PDF.
Yep.
Those two. And then we also did the red, white, and blue quilt and patriotic Quaker. I'm gonna grab those.
Her. And we just did we just restock these?
I told Katie to. I don't know if she did. So we're able to restock a couple of those finishing kits.
This one.
Keep an eye on that today. That'll get listed. We did a recount on what we had. So both finishing kits are still available if you didn't get those. The floss is color and cotton. The finishing kit, you get everything to finish. How many frames will be released? I have no clue.
Idea.
Like, I don't know what I'm sure they'll sell out. So I would like literally set your alarm, be there or be square. Because it's handmade. It takes time. The wood is kind of hard to get. I know he has help, but he's pretty much
It's out of walnut. My favorite type of wood. It's funny. It's kind of a running joke at this point. I have him make pretty much everything in walnut. And it's just because I love the color of walnut.
Yeah.
It just really enhances the stitches and the color palettes that I use. But I want to mention that Stitch West, this is what I'm going to be working on stitching is I'm going to kit up these two and Grandma Winnie's basket.
Which I was going to give an update on that.
Okay. So that's, for those of you who are coming to Stitch West, that's what I'm going to be carrying around.
I haven't decided yet.
I'm going to be doing the patriotic.
What am I going to do?
I don't know.
So I did want to give an update. I thought that was cute.
That is cute. Let's show this.
So Grandma Winnie's basket is in the Nashville cookbook.
We
did get this on order, so this is going to be back in stock here soon. Which
last restock.
If you didn't get this, it's a great value. There's 41 different designers and people in there who had a recipe or an across stitch. So definitely.
Has anyone stitched anything out of the book?
Yeah, I thought that was so cute. You didn't elaborate here.
Sorry, I didn't elaborate.
So our grandma was a maker, and I thought it was so cute to display it with some old spools and like scissors and like, yeah, I thought that was really cute.
That was cute.
And this looks like a planter as well.
We picked up some old vintage spools at the vintage market we went to
and we just stuff it with crinkle paper. You can get that at Michael's, Joann's, I'm sure, any Hobby Lobby party stores. And that's kind of how we stuff things lately. It's been kind of nice.
I like it because it's inexpensive and it is like if your container is really deep, like it's not hard, like it's not expensive to fill it up.
Yeah. And you could even put like even just like something else in the bottom to fill it and then that on top. And then I've even put rocks. I'm like, I'll go out and grab some rocks to prop things up, like, because they're heavy and it keeps the pillow up, like, quite literally. I've grabbed rocks to, like, put behind my stuff to keep it up. Are you guys going to do Flosstube next week? Yes. So Mom is going to be here next week, possibly Katie. So what we're going to do is we're going to film regular Flosstube before we leave.
And then we'll be driving up there
Yeah.
to Stitch West right after Flosstube.
Yeah.
Floral
I'll
foam
do...
under the paper. That's a good idea.
That's a good idea, yeah. It's just so fun. We have like a big old bin with like every color.
Every color. They had some really cute colors at Harmon's, and the colors that I know we don't have, and I should have bought them, and I didn't.
You should.
I'm regretting that decision.
Way to go. Just kidding. So Spring Quaker,
which
is also a PDF now, and Mom's doing her stitch along. Yes. So now you can get the PDF.
Here is her progress, you guys.
She's doing hers on white 25.
Mm-hmm.
It's not normally stitched on 28 count mushroom. Finishing kits. I did place an order to get the finishing kits restocked for all of our Quakers, actually. So just so you're aware and make a note, I don't have a date yet, but I just updating you guys. So I ordered everything to restock all the Quakers, and so that's sold out. So I think Spring Quaker, the autumn, the winter, Valentine's is still in stock.
The summer Quaker is being stitched. Well,
the summer is being stitched.
The summer is being stitched, and I need to make a final decision on the color.
On the color cloth.
And I'm having anxiety about it, you guys. I'm having anxiety about it.
I don't know why. Okay.
Because I want to make sure I pick the right
I gave my opinion, and I think I'm right.
It's funny. Everyone that I have asked had a different opinion.
About the color.
Yeah.
Summer's hard. It's hard to know what color
I might just have it stitched
fall is obvious,
twice.
winter. I feel like
in 2 different colors and then decide, because
I think that would be fine.
I think that would be fine too, but I'm leaning towards one, but yeah.
Hey Kitten and Stitches. Dang it, I'm late. Love seeing you gals. Thanks for joining us. How about the house patterns? Any new ones in the works? Which house?
The Happy Home.
Oh yeah.
I need to put that on my list. It hasn't been in the forefront of my brain.
Designed something yesterday. She's been designing a lot lately, and
I have
so many cute things coming.
And we got something in the mail yesterday, like for a finish.
Yeah.
And I fully finished something yesterday.
Yeah.
A new release, and I've been designing that crazy. I don't have any of the Happy Homes on the docket, but I will definitely. I have a list going of like things that need to be in my mind. So
there's lots coming in. There's lots of new stuff, and it is. And Sip and Stitch, you guys, is coming. It is stitched. Everything's on order. Everything will be coming soon.
Any sneak peeks? Where's the thing I just finished yesterday?
Do you want me to grab it?
We could show that.
Lindsay finished a new piece yesterday that's going to drop here soon.
Yes, so I was going to go live and finish it, but I didn't, because
I tried to convince her.
I wasn't really sure what I was doing, but this is going to be a new pattern that will be released next month, I think.
Katie?
She's
our schedule gal. I told her she's our calendar coordinator.
Yes, so this is called Sweetland of Liberty, and
it's so cute.
It's really fun and cute. It matches all the 4th of July stuff. So I love it so much, you guys. And then I have another piece that I got the frame
model
for it yesterday. So I have to just mount it and photograph it. And
yes, a release in May. So we have, that's coming out in May.
I love the fabrics. I love the size. Yes, it's a fun size.
It's so cute. You could put it with Grandma Winnie's basket.
Yes. I know. Look at it, you guys. It all just matches. Yep.
It's so cute. They'd be really cute displayed together.
Yes. So this is coming soon. Oh, I have to have it as soon as possible. Yes, and I feel like it would be a very fast stitch because it's mostly words.
Yeah, that's going to be a quick one. That's beginner friendly in my opinion. That is easy, doable, finishable this season. It's not going to be 2 years in the making, although it could be for me.
It'd be like
I feel
five years for me.
I feel so much bad because it's like sometimes I'm like, I don't stitch enough or sew enough.
Oh, trust me, I have guilt over not stitching.
There will be a
quilting.
finishing kit. There will be a finishing kit. Yes, very limited. She went on a hiatus and picked fabric that's very limited.
I feel like I picked ones that had several bolts.
But you could definitely pick any patriotic bundle. We have patriotic bundles coming, and everything will look so cute in whatever color you choose. Grandma Winnie's does not have a finishing kit, but we have some patriotic bundles that are going to work really well.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that. That's coming soon.
You guys just love those finishing kits.
Yes.
We're really trying to like do it with everything.
Yeah.
But
it just makes it so much easier. You don't have to go hunt down everything.
Or think about it.
Yes. Just like, yeah.
I thought it would be really cute to add like a some type of charm here, but I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
But that's just an idea for the future.
Do you or are you doing a finishing kit? Oh wait. Will you give any sneaks of upcoming? No.
We do not.
No sip and stitch.
We do not sneak the sip and stitch.
We do not reveal anything. It's completely a mystery, a surprise, and that's what's fun about it. Mm-hmm. It's so fun, and I can tell you right now, I'm in love with what you designed. Everything about this box is going to be so
happy.
Freaking cute.
It's so happy, and it's so...
And I'm not just saying that. I know I say it every time, but you just surprise me. Every day she surprises me with her artwork and everything. And
well, I feel like
you've grown
as
so
an
much.
Artist, I have like really evolved and grown.
Yes.
And I always like am trying to do new things.
Yeah.
And the other release that's going to be shown like for next month is something I have never done. And I'm really proud of it. Like I am so proud of that piece.
It's so pretty.
And it's funny, we were actually thinking about saving it for Nashville for next year, but I just couldn't do it. Like I needed to get it out there in the world.
Someone asked the Blue Star. So we will have a finishing kit for this. So you'll get, we have enough to kit a little bit of the Blue Star in this. And it's from Old Glory, which is the mystery quilt along.
Yeah.
So, but we'll do the full finishing. You'll get like these
I
two
picked
pieces.
These 3 fabrics because we have several bolts of all of this.
You'll get the rickrack, you'll get your twine, and your patch of wool, and your backing. So you'll definitely be able to make this and order the finishing kit with the floss and everything.
I haven't received my pre-order of the cookbook yet.
You haven't received it? I think everything's gone out. So you need to message Etsy, our Etsy shop,
and
if that's the
Lindsay,
case.
the other Lindsay. We have another Lindsay that works here.
Because it could be lost in the mail.
So message us so we can take a look at that. Will you ever release Grandma Winnie's basket as a separate pattern? I would love to have it. I don't know. We haven't like fully made that decision. I know that's going to be asked probably a lot because once the cookbook is sold out, like they don't reprint it.
Yeah.
And so
definitely get that cookbook. It's worth it. There's so many cute charts in there. And
we're
it's only
releasing
$12.
the cookbook again. Yeah. We're waiting for our order. We did our final order.
Yeah.
And
so more is coming.
Yeah.
Is that it for stitching? Any information that
we are getting ready for Stitch West, and we have some fun, exciting things that we're doing there. I'm so excited, you guys!
Stitch West is next week. My stomach just growled, so I'm sorry if you heard that. So yesterday I cut all day the finishing kit that they will be receiving from us for their piece that they will receive, the cross stitch. And I had a lot of fun doing that. So just know that my hands touched every piece you're getting.
Yes, they did.
And so basically that's ready to assemble. We are going to have our employees start assembling everything. We are going to do a pop-up shop. So if you're attending, come prepared. We will take, cash and card. And there's going to be a lot of cute stuff. Some surprises, it's going to be so fun. So we're so excited for you guys to come hang out with us. We've talked a lot this week. We've been on the phone constantly, just like planning.
I think we're like on the phone all day.
24/7 with Katie. Just making plans. Me and Katie order everything and plan everything. Lindsay just kind of listens in and chimes in when we need her, but whenever we need a final decision. But it's been fun to put everything together. It's been a little stressful, but that's when
I'm giddy with excitement.
I know.
We are too. We're really
I'm
excited.
Giddy too. I was like, should I bring show and tell? I'm gonna go through my stuff, and I guess there's like show and tell, and there's a table you can like, if you don't need it anymore. I was like, oh, there's like some things that I don't use that I could take maybe and like put on the donate table if someone needs it. And I thought that was.
Did you grab your pillow that you finished live? Are you not wanting to show
Oh, yes, I can show that. My brain was like, what are you talking about? It feels like, dude, it's been a long week already. Yes, I can grab it. It's for me.
There goes the pillows.
I'm just going to leave it.
That's fine. I'm going to unplug
I
that
dropped
so you don't
the pillows.
Trip and die.
Anyways, so I went live on Instagram.
We posted it. So you can go back to the
I
video.
finished my cross-stitch Stitch West retreat piece. So this will be my smalls exchange that I'm going to give to, I don't know how they do it there, but this is mine. And I finished it live. So I did Welcome to Our Hive, which is in Lindsay's Hive Rules book. It's the free chart. I picked out a yellow like daisy, the gray rickrack, and some stripe. And I put it on the back and patched it with a little piece of wool and filled it with poly pellets and polyfill. And I was going to do palm, but I messed up. But honestly, I think
you didn't mess up. You didn't mess
turned
up.
out,
I think it looks perfect the way it is.
So this is coming with me to be given to someone. I'm so excited.
Which I think we need to get like gift bags.
We have some.
Okay.
I don't know if we have extra, but.
Yeah, she did a great job. She did it live, and it was definitely nerve-wracking, I think. But she did a wonderful job.
I rewatched it, and I was like, we're so funny. We're funny. I don't know. It's just, yeah. Notepad and pink. So we will have notepads, pens, stickers, the bag from Nashville. If you're wanting to get the bag that all the customers at Nashville got, we're bringing those.
I forgot about the bag.
We're bringing shirts. We're bringing all that stuff. And then don't you guys worry who can't attend. We will list shirts in bags. We're probably going to have to do a reorder. And we will get those to you guys. Because I think the bag is super cute. It has our logo, the same as the shirt, right?
Yeah, it has our our theme for the year. The same as the what's on the journal and everything.
Yeah. And
I forgot about the bag.
When we're not over there, it's out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
I did another partial finish, which I just ordered charms to continue this. So I finished this by Heart and Hand. It's needle and thread.
It looks so good.
So I just ordered it on Amazon. I'll have to link it. I just ordered a bunch of charms, like sewing ones, because I think I want to tie something and like hang some charms from it. I thought that would be really cute. Because we like to do the charms for bags. And so I ordered a bunch this morning because we're all getting together in May like we usually do. And I thought that would be fun to do together.
Yeah.
Do you have a whip?
I put in some stitches on my piece here. Nothing crazy. I feel like I feel bad because I don't get very much stitching time in, you guys. But I'm working on the house now. And I had it charted. Did you bring this by chance?
No.
Okay, I need
It
to
might
see
be
a
here
picture
somewhere.
because I think it's charted with the red, but I changed my house to be the roof be brown.
Yes,
but that's what I'm working on.
You're correct on that. So I started, this might be out of stock, but I think I'm going to get it on order today or tomorrow. So is American Season Summer Pillow by Manny D. Donna. And this is a series. And this is going with my Seaside, okay? So what I did is I have all my Seaside in a bag. And this is the floss pack from Seaside Tiny Town we kidded last year. So I have a bunch left over, and I actually grabbed an extra for myself because that's the palette that I'm using.
Yes.
And
I love when you can use a palette and you just use it on multiple things.
Yeah. And this is a very small star. I just got the star done.
Very cute. And
so I'm just like improv stitching using Seaside colors so it will go with my Seaside display.
Very nice.
If you're interested in seeing my Seaside display, I have a video on my Instagram. It's super cute. I actually went to my storage unit because my house has no storage. And so I had to get a storage unit. And all my decor is there. And it's very hard being separated from it. But there's literally nowhere to store anything in my house. I almost grabbed it. I'm torn between setting up my Seaside stuff at my house or all my bee stuff. I'm really torn about that. So if anyone wants to give me some input.
Maybe you do your Seaside stuff like late summer.
Yeah.
I don't know, and your bee stuff now through midsummer and then
I have
change
a
it out.
ton of bee stuff. I would say bee decor, I'm like too much. And then
you do have a lot of bee stuff, but it's so cute.
Because I've stitched all Lindsay's bee charts. Cool. So I have I started, and this got restocked. I stitched this all weekend and started, is Erin Elizabeth, her Quack Quack Honk, which I thought was so cute.
This is really cute.
And I picked my own floss.
I have a horror story, though, you guys. I almost ran over a duck. Well, actually, I did run it over, but it was right over... Like, it just went right under my car.
Oh, my goodness.
I was in the car driving, and Hannah was next to me, and the sun was, like, coming right in my face. And all of a sudden, I screamed bloody murder. I think I gave Hannah a heart attack, because she didn't even see it either. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, I just ran over a duck. And it was one of those green ducks.
The mallards?
Yeah, it was one of the mallards. But I looked back and it was just, it like just started walking back. It like, I didn't actually hit it. It like went right under my car, but I about had a heart attack.
So,
wait, I didn't even see your start.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
So the floss pack I'm using for that is all DMC, and it's actually from last year's Float by Plum Street and Heartstring Sampler Sting. So that floss I actually used for this.
So that color palette she's using for...
And other colors. I have a huge DMC stash in here that I love. It's my tried and trues.
Oh.
So I picked all my own colors. And look how cute. Isn't that just adorable? I couldn't put it down. I'm almost done. I picked all my own colors. I've just been impromptu stitching it. I just have the white... What is that, a duck or still a duck? I don't know. But I have had so much fun stitching this.
It's a really cute stitch.
And yeah. So
yeah, you're going to get that done in no time.
It's going to be done soon. It is so fun. And I'm stitching mine, which I thought matched the cloth. Hers looks like linen. Hers is stitched...
Belfast.
On 32 count Dirty Belfast linen Zygwart. I chose 32 count Lugana in wheat. So I felt like the wheat was a great match to the same cloth. So yes, a goose. It is a goose. I knew it was not a duck. I was like, what is this?
I'm like,
well, I share the Seaside color conversion. So there's no color conversion to Seaside. I did exactly what was called for in Seaside. I'm just using that color palette to stitch that chart. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So, And same with the float. I pulled all those colors from float to stitch this. I hope that makes sense. Like I kind of have my palettes. Like I call them my color palettes, and then when I decide on a chart, I try and everything in my house I like to be really cohesive and match. I'm really OCD. So
I like it that way too because I like to kit multiple things in the same color palette. And then you just use one bag.
I did actually grab, so 844 I used instead of black. Because 844 is like our black.
I like 844 because black doesn't give it as much
dark
dimension. Like it's so stark against other colors. I like using it in Halloween, but I've actually started using 844 in my Halloween too when I do DMC.
And then if you're wondering about this, what I used, because this is not called for.
Yeah.
So I stitched it on Mushroom 28, and I used my color and cotton color conversion I used for a Stitcher's Garden, which I have this here because Katie's going to bring, Katie, bring yours. We're both done.
It's very cute.
We need to find a frame for this. So this matches.
Here, do you want me to hold that up?
This matches each
Like,
other. Isn't that so cute?
It's really cute. I love
I want to
palette.
get one more piece to
so
kind
this
of
one
put
is
together.
Tiny Modernist.
Tiny Modernist, a Stitcher's Garden. I did a color conversion of color and cotton. So that's my conversion. Me and Holly, Mrs. Jones, if you watch her on Flosstube, me and her actually, we Zoomed, called, and picked this out together, which was super fun. And can I just say, like, I feel like I have not talked to anyone from retreat last year, and I feel so bad. It's so hard to stay connected when we're busy, but I cannot wait to make more friends, to talk and hang out and talk about cross stitch. I'm excited.
At the retreat, yes.
Because I miss everyone from Florida. I feel like literally I've just like fallen off the face of the earth with that.
Have you ever thought about having a monthly sticker subscription that you could use for your cross stitch?
Yeah, that'd be
vlogs?
cool.
Oh, that would be really fun. Thank you for the suggestion.
Yeah.
Love the threads and the Patriotic Quaker kit, doing all the patriotic in it. Yes, they are beautiful. They are very saturated and just yummy. I love them.
Someone said their nurse was upside down. You can do it either way. There's no rules.
Yeah.
I do mine in. There's no rules though.
And then the Welcome to the Hive is in the Hive rules booklet. It's like the bonus chart in there.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, so you have to buy Hive rules to get Welcome to our Hive.
Can you share the ladybug behind you?
That was a cute little
So
gift.
one of our employees
She's so sweet. She gave us
these for
they're
Valentine's
probably dying.
Day.
I watered them the other day, and
well, I think
it looks kind of
I think
dead.
they're one of those plants that like just bloom once, maybe. So we could
Aren't they cute?
We should plant like something new in there. They're really cute. I don't know where she got them.
I think probably just one of the local grocery stores or something here.
Okay.
I think that's it for cross stitch.
I think you're
I
right.
don't think that's, I think that's all, folks, for cross stitch.
All right, so quilting, we have the Free Pattern Friday kits for April. Free Pattern Friday are available now. We are using American Gatherings 2 by Primitive Gatherings, one of our favorite designers.
Yes.
This is a beautiful pattern, you guys. It ended up so stunning.
I can already tell you you're going to want it.
We do have some kits still.
Because I want it.
We've all like called a kit because it's so cute.
I would say this Free Pattern Friday is probably so far my favorite this year.
Ooh.
The one that she's dropping with
Wow.
this. This is probably
I really like it too.
I think out of all the Free Patterns Fridays so far, this one's probably
For
my
this
favorite.
year?
Besides your Valentine's, which we're going to show. That one was up there too for me.
Yeah, I really liked that one too. This one, it is cream. So it is more primitive
Cream
colors.
dark.
Whereas like the
I can kind of.
so Primitive Gatherings,
It's just dust
their
and
color
everywhere.
palettes are generally more obviously primitive. That's like their aesthetic.
Yeah.
And I really love their work. Their Halloween lines are the best too.
Yep. So Lindsay actually has been behind on listing Free Pattern Friday. So after, you can explain what you do.
So Free Pattern Friday, so what it is, every month I release a free pattern. We release the kits about 2 weeks prior to the actual release of the pattern. So you buy the kit and then the pattern comes out 2 weeks later. The following month we list the pattern for sale in our Etsy shop. So all of our previous Free Pattern Fridays are listed in our shop. So it's only available for that short time to our email subscribers. But we can show you guys what we've done so far this year. And well, this first one, that one was the very last one of 2020.
Yeah, and so you're releasing the PDFs.
We've done this for like 4 or 5 years.
I know, you guys. I actually, so if you guys want, I was going to go live on Instagram because I pulled out
all of
our quilts that are here. Like, obviously, we give a lot away. Mom keeps a lot of them. Lindsay and I and Katie and Jesse, we kind of like, if it's available, we've asked to keep it. Or I just went through like 6 bins of quilts, you guys, and I separate them per season. And I was gonna go live, and I have a huge bin of what I would want out of everything.
Had a quilt in there that I am like, no, I'm sorry, like that is like my baby.
Figured. I had a feeling you would say. I was like, these are everything I would want.
I'm like, I like,
but I know you're gonna want this because it's all of our favorites, and I'm obviously not gonna take everything. I just figured we're getting together
and
soon.
We keep a lot of our stuff
for photography.
But also like donations. We like to give our quilts as gifts to
the big ones. We donate a lot of the big ones for like charity or fundraisers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there's a huge bin that I'm like, this is my favorites of everything, and it's usually Fig Tree, Bonnie and Camille, Corey Yoder.
Yeah.
It's usually those people who I'm like, I want this. And then those are the ones she's like, no, those are for photography. But this is one of my favorites. So this one is Evermore.
Okay, so this one was December of 2023.
Which I think we have kits still. Actually.
Yeah, I think we might have kits for this still. This is Evermore. So this pattern is so fun, you guys. Like, you could do this in anything.
I think this would be super cute in a baby girl's room hung.
Mm-hmm.
We have another quilt, Mayberry, that we released with the same fabric. And I think they would be paired really cute together.
Yeah. And then this is called Love You More.
Which this is sold out. But you can get the PDF.
Pattern. If you didn't have a chance or a new subscriber, this is available on our website.
Yeah. This was probably my favorite next to the one we're releasing this month.
Yeah. And then this one is called Rhythm and Blues. And I got the name from, I've been obsessed with listening to, I'm going to murder his name, but Hauser?
I think it's Hauser.
Hauser.
He sings "Take You to Church."
Okay, so he has a song called Jackie and Wilson, and he said in it he says "Rhythm and Blues," and I just love that, like the song. And I was listening to it, and I'm like, "This is rhythm and blues." Anyway, that's where that came from. I love his music. I'm obsessed with it.
And then this was the last month. I don't know what this was called. Katie is gonna.
I don't know what this is called either, but I know we can make more kits of this.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's sold out or not. But tile flowers? First bloom? I'm not sure.
We have to name a lot of things around here.
It would be interesting to see how many things we've had to name.
This is going to be the next one. So I would raise your hand if you've gotten all of them and you collect Free Pattern Friday. Like, I think it's so fun. I told Lindsay, I was like, we should try and do all of them this year. And she just laughed.
I'm sorry. I'm like, I can't even, like, cross-stitch daily. Like,
yeah,
quilting.
Oh, there's so much. It's a bigger, longer process. Well, I don't know if it's longer. That's a lie.
I did spend like a whole Sunday afternoon working on my blue star quilt, and I got
Yeah.
all of my stars done. I should bring it in because they're so pretty, but
When I was going through all the quilts, I was like, I wish we had all of your original Free Pattern Fridays, which I know we've given some of those
yes,
away.
I know we've given those away.
I really wish we had all of them. Like, I don't know why we don't, because it's such a, like,
Oh, great, Granny.
what a collection. Like, I'm like, down the road someday, someone's gonna be like, I own the original Free Pattern Fridays of Primrose Cottage.
Heck
I
yes.
just toot in my own horn or
Heck
your
yes.
horn, whatever. I just think it's cool. I collect them. I haven't done them. I love them more.
Love You More was fun to sew. I actually sewed that one. It's done. It just needs it it just needs its binding on it.
Yeah.
My mom quilted it for me. I don't know where it is.
It's up there.
It's up there.
Waiting
Okay.
for you to bind.
In the next 7 years.
It'll sit there. Just kidding. No, what was the first Free Pattern
Evermore.
Friday?
Oh, you mean like the very, very first?
The first one was Evermore, if that's what you're asking.
The one that we showed today.
I've made them all. Mom has made them all. She is the true.
Yeah,
the
she's
true
made every
whatever.
single,
I don't know.
She's made every single
Alumni.
one.
What do you call that? I don't know.
I got first blooms yesterday.
And it was so funny because looking back, so we have been interviewing people to hire, and one of the ladies we interviewed, she just kind of like asked like how we started, and I was like, it's kind of funny because in 2020, I think that's when we started kitting your Free Pattern Fridays. Is that like right around there, like 2019?
Maybe 2019.
So that's, if you guys like are kind of
sure.
new to us, we started in quilting, and Free Pattern Friday I feel like is what got you kind of on the map and on the radar.
Yeah.
And that's what got us to actually start carrying fabric, because Lindsay would design it, and that's the fabric, the very first kits we ever carried.
The very first Free Pattern Friday was a Valentine's Day pattern. I don't know the name of it. I'll have to look it up.
The one is that I can see it.
It has something, and then it has these things coming out. I'm like, I can see it too. You have 47 patterns. Only a few are cross stitch. Some are only blocks.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's just so fun to see how far we've come since then. Because I swear that was when I started working, was short. I think the first one was the Easter one you did. Do you remember the one I'm talking about?
No, it was a Valentine's one. And
well,
you
I'm saying
weren't,
when I was there.
Oh, when you were there.
So I remember that being like the first kit.
And that was called Simply Spring.
And it's cute. It's out there. Because I was like, I want to try and find all her Free Pattern Fridays, but we don't have, like, honestly, we've given a lot of them away. And
yeah.
So it's like, if you have an original Free Pattern Friday from the first year or so.
That's a collector's item. No, I'm just kidding.
Because it was like, we only kitted like 30, maybe 50 back then. And we were just baffled. We upped it every time. We upped it.
I know.
We upped it. And now we kind of do about the same amount right now.
Yeah.
But it's so fun to see how it's grown and evolved and come along.
And one year we did like a quilt along. Like it was the big
we
quilt.
skipped a year of Free Pattern.
Because it was like a block of the month.
Did we skip a year?
I don't know. It's been so long. Like I don't know exactly. Is the American Gatherings beginner friendly? I would say yes. Yes, it is.
Most of your Free Pattern Fridays
you guys, I try to like keep things beginner friendly, and especially because that's what I'm drawn to. Like I know I don't quilt as much as when I first started. Like I don't physically do the quilting as much. I do mostly the designing. But like I always wanted projects that I could start and finish in a day or a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the goal with Free Pattern Friday. Like, I never want to do a project that is going to, like, take you months to complete or, like, weeks. Like, like, it should be pretty simple. It should be small enough, doable for you guys.
Our very first cross-stitch pattern we published was Boo Bash, which actually mirrors her
Boo Bash
Boo
quilt
Bash
pattern.
quilt. And I designed that.
I know you did.
So Boo Bash, I actually put in the cross stitch program and picked all the colors. And
yes, I forgot about that. That was our first published cross stitch.
I didn't design it, but
like she translated it to
cross
stitch.
stitch. And Boo Bash is a quilt. I was like, let's turn this quilt into a cross stitch. And we wanted to do it. I think you still should do it with Let Freedom Ring. Her Let Freedom Ring quilt, I think we should make into a cross stitch. But we've just never. I started doing it and then life happened and we're busy. But our first chart is Boo Bash that we ever printed.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the first we ever published. I don't know. Like as a PDF, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I know Mom shared our Flosstube from 2020, a video, and I was like, dude.
She did?
I swear she sent it in text or something or a message. And I was like, wow, we've changed so much.
Go back and look at 2020 and see, like,
I don't think it's so cringy. I don't think I could go back and watch. I mean, even this is cringy. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Like, going back and looking at just how we've evolved as people and stuff. It's just so funny and, like, as a business. And it's fun.
It's been fun to see. And it's been fun to, like you said, like, just everything has evolved throughout the years. And I just enjoy bringing new things to you guys and sharing what we love and creating connection within the community. Yes. Like, that's really what it boils down to for me. So, yes, I have made the quilt. Let Freedom Ring as a cross stitch. Yes, that would be beautiful.
That'd be so cute. Such a cute quilt. So that was what we had displayed at Nashville, if you guys saw a picture.
Yes. So we did.
Do you want to grab that?
Sure. Whoops, let me grab these.
So we did the full, did we do 1 or 2?
We did 2.
So you get the 12 monthly minis, and the chart, the floss, the backing, and the pins. It's like over $100 value.
Yeah, that's a great giveaway. There was a lot of entries. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We're almost to 14,000, you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I would love it if you're not subscribed to subscribe.
Yes.
Tamara Pierce 237 and Cindy JARCHOW. I don't want to murder that name. 5224.
So I forgot to link the description. I'll do that after the video. But email us orders at primrosecottagequilts.com and claim your prize. And then this week, since we did all PDFs, we wanted to do some international giveaways for our PDFs.
Yeah, so all of the charts that we released as PDF today, we're doing that as a giveaway. We'll do 2 winners. So like and subscribe and leave the comment when the video is done, not in the live chat. So leave your comment in the chat after, or in the comment box after. And what are you doing this weekend?
What am I doing? I have no plans. Hallelujah.
The Sidewalk Chalk Art Festival is this weekend.
Fun. I've done that before.
So I'm taking my kids to that.
That would be fun. I do like that.
So it's like a really cool sidewalk chalk art show, and it's like legit artists.
Yeah.
And it's up in Kayenta Art District here, and I'm taking my kids to that.
I've gone before.
We might go e-bike riding. Has anyone done e-bikes?
I want to do that.
So we live really close to Snow Canyon, and there's a bunch of places where you can rent e-bikes, and there's a lot of trails up Snow Canyon that are completely paved. And so you can rent the e-bike and go all the way up Snow Canyon. And so we might rent those this weekend and do that.
Yeah, I think I'll hang out. You want to know what's funny? So I bought chalk for Henry.
I bought chalk for
my kids, and
I'm the one that I do too.
And so I live in a basement apartment, and so you go down the stairs and it's all walls, and we've drawn on them. I'm actually gonna wash them off, go buy the real chalk, And Joe's like, will you draw like a mural? And I was
Aw.
gonna be like, I should ask Lindsay to come help me. Because
Yeah.
it's like a basement apartment, so it's all cement going down the stairs. And it's like, we've drawn on it. And it's like, I just need to like clean it off. And I want to get the real sidewalk chalk.
Yes,
Like,
so
not like the cheap stuff. Like, I want the dense stuff.
I
And
just got like
I posted pictures. If
dollar.
you follow me on Instagram, I kept posting pictures because I'm like, I have more fun with the chalk than all the kids. Okay, I've always been that way. Me and you have always been that way.
I buy it for me, honestly.
I know.
Like, Avery did open it first, and she went out and drew, and then when I had a few minutes on Easter, I went out and like did a happy Easter picture and everything. It's still sitting there because I put it under so it didn't get rained on.
Yeah. I drew a duck. I drew a chick with my hand. It was ugly, but and then I drew some waves. I drew like an umbrella. And it was fun. Like, most of it's all washed away from the rain, but the stuff on the side, I just need to like spray it down or something to wash it off.
Yeah.
And then I was like, he's like, you should draw an actual like mural. And I was like, that would be fun.
You girls are great businesswomen. I love all your designs.
It's so funny you call us that because I don't see myself as that, but I guess we are that. It's weird to call us that.
We're just regular girls with a YouTube channel.
But we do a lot of decision making, and I guess that's the businesswoman thing, I guess.
Yes.
But anyways, I think that's it.
All the art supplies I buy for the kids.
Right.
No, they're really for me.
So I was gonna do a no spend April, and I already broke it on the 3rd. But in my defense, it was off Marketplace, so that's girl math.
No spend April. Like
what
do you mean?
Like no spend on like things I don't need, but this I needed. I bought this awesome wicker chest because I have like a wicker basket obsession lately. I'll have to post a picture, and I bought it to because my
grandma have a wicker chest thing?
Mine's a wicker chest, and I got it on Marketplace, my favorite place to shop for anything for my house, Facebook Marketplace. And I bought it to store on. It's a bigger. I upgraded the wicker basket, so I had a little one.
Yeah.
I had to upgrade. It's a chest now, and it's gonna have all my whips in it.
Yeah,
and it has a lid, so it's like hidden cute.
That it has a lid.
It's really heavy duty, and I got it for $30. I guarantee it was probably like it's heavy. I was like, dang.
I just have a big wicker basket, but I like the fact that it has a lid because I have mine sitting. Like, I don't like just having it sitting out in my front room because I'm a mess maker. And I'm very OCD. Away.
I'm OCD in the way of like, I want everything to have a place. I don't want anything to look out of place. And so my house is finally kind of like coming together. And that's why I was at my storage unit and I was like, should I bring some decor home? Because I kind of not done anything because it's like a fresh palette in my head.
Yeah.
And so I was like, do I do the bees or do I do a seaside? But I'm also doing something new.
Well, could you do like the bees in part of your house?
I thought of doing it in my kitchen, but I don't want it to get greasy. That's like one thing I'm like, I would love to do the bees in my kitchen because I have a lot of kitchen bee stuff, which I could do. I could do that. And then the cross stitch, I hesitate putting in the kitchen area, but we'll see. I think I might go grab it, set up all the cute kitchen decor because I want to use it. Like, it's not just decor. Like, a lot of it I can actually use. So anyway, I'll post. I love posting stuff about that. I know it's just like kind of lame. I don't know. I'm like, do people really care about what my house looks like? But I love decorating.
I think people like to see ideas and like to see what other people are doing because I think it gives them ideas of how to display things that they have.
Decorating. I've always loved decorating. Even Joe, my boyfriend's like, you have a decor problem? And I'm like, it makes me happy. And he's like, okay. I'm like, it's fine. It makes me happy. But anyways, that's it.
I don't think it's a problem if you use it. So awesome. Anyways. Well, it has been so nice chatting with everyone this morning. I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. I hope you get to do whatever your heart desires this weekend, whether
Yes.
that's quilting, stitching, spending time outside.
Yeah.
If
Enjoy
it's
it.
sunny, spend some time outside.
Yes. I've sat outside a lot. It's so
I
nice.
took like a nap on my swing. Yeah.
I just want to go home now. And
Call
sit outside.
Call it a day and sit outside.
But we can't. There's too much to do. But
all right, guys.
yeah, you can rewind to see winners. So.
Yes, we posted the winners.
All right.
All right. Have a great
Okay,
weekend. Love
see
you
you
guys.
guys.
Bye.